Hey Fab Girls, welcome to part 2 of my Easy to Wear fall trend series, and in this video I'm going to be talking about another one of my favorite trends, and wait for it, vintage. I know, a trend really? It's not really a trend, but it is in fact, and in this video I'm going to show you easy ways that you can wear either vintage or vintage inspired things without looking like you just kept your clothes from previous decades. If you're new to my channel, you're coming back again, welcome. It's so wonderful to have you here. I'm Tracy Gold. I'm a personal stylist and a fashion YouTube influencer specifically for women over 40. Because you know, we want to look stylish and fashionable and fabulous no matter our age. So ladies, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and get that little bell going so that you can get notified every time I upload a new video on Tuesdays. But I'll wait. I'm here in the beautiful Central Park garden, so I can wait for you to subscribe anytime you like. Okay, go ahead and subscribe. So ladies, I'm actually in Central Park, and for this series I'm taking you in and around the city and showing you different outfit ideas and some fun things, because I just feel like having some fun. I feel like doing something different, getting out of the studio and showing you around this amazing dynamic city. So we're going to talk about vintage. Now, many women are actually, women over 40 specifically, are a little nervous about wearing something vintage because they don't want to look vintage themselves. And I've had this question many times on this channel. Ladies, let me tell you, I love vintage. Anything vintage really gets me going. I'm just so excited about it. And it's easy to wear it and look modern at the same time. So I'm going to show you 2 outfit ideas and give you some tips along the way, and hopefully this will inspire you to create your own look. Remember, the trends are just trends. It's about creating your own personal style. And in fact, these days I'm finding that the trends are changing less and less and becoming just recycled more and more. So choose the ones that you really love and find the ones that inspire and excite you. My top tip for wearing vintage in a contemporary and fun way is to mix your vintage pieces with more modern pieces and or vintage inspired pieces. Now, what's nice about vintage inspired is that if you are not the kind of person who loves to wear something that's pre-worn or pre-loved, this is a great way of creating the look without having to actually wear the vintage. But me, I love vintage. So this vintage inspired dress from my collection goes really well with my vintage black leather jacket that I've had for so many years and my vintage Gucci bag. Now for a casual look that you can wear on the weekend, because vintage can be dressed up or for casual. So for this look, I have a vintage inspired printed wrap top, but paired together with a pair of modern cut jeans and these sneakers. And then I can just put the same leather jacket over it. You see, that way I get lots of wearability from one piece. However, I have to say these sneakers are so old, they could almost be considered vintage, but I still love them and still wear them. Thanks ladies for watching. I hope you have found this video useful and that you're ready to create your own vintage inspired or vintage look. So let me know in the comments below, what are your favorite vintage or vintage inspired pieces? Who are your favorite vintage inspired designers? And let me know what you think of the pieces from my collection in this video. Also, if you want more information on that, you can check out my website, tracygoldfashiontips.com. I have an online store. Feel free to shop. Till next week ladies, thanks so much. Bye.